Hello survivors, welcome to another video. In today's video we're playing a game called Talented. It was released in December last year. Gosh, it sounds weird saying last year, but we are now in 2025 and hope you guys have started your new year off on a good start. So we are playing, it's not really a tower defense, but it is an interesting game. It's pretty fun to play, and what happens is we have to survive the night against hordes of monsters where we use the arrow keys or WASD to move the character and hold down that directional button to aim and shoot at the enemies. And the more we kill, the more XP gain that we get, and the more levels we gain, gaining talent points. And then we get this massive skill tree, which you can't see because it's all dark, but we're going to just, make the time a little bit faster, and we're going to get straight into it. So I'm going to grab myself a crit to start. There is a damage up over there which we want to grab, and then more XP gain from there. Gumball collector. Enemies have a chance to drop gumballs. When collected, grant 3% attack speed until the end of the night. So that sounds like it could be really, really strong. I do want to try and get a little bit more attack speed where possible. Okay, so if you use our number 1 ability at the end of a round and you don't activate it, you actually land up. Oh, that's like a little cheat for the beginning. These guys are fast though. Oh man. We do have to use it. So the way that it works is you get 2 charges. The charges refresh, or you get 1 charge every day, and then it refreshes. So we need to try and get as many charges as possible. Critical strike chance is increased for 4 seconds after using an ability. We obviously are going to be using abilities. And over here we just unlocked invoked weapon. Your basic attacks fire an additional arrow for 2 seconds after using an ability. So we're going to make our way over to that, and we've got a talent box over here, which means that we'll try and avoid all of these rare nodes, because there is a chance for it to upgrade 2 rare nodes into epic nodes. So we're going to try and get more XP, level up, try not to get hit by enemies, and go from there. We need more damage though, because we've only got 6 damage, and as you can see, if we don't do damage, we're going to be in trouble. We do need to focus on the fast moving enemies as well, because obviously they're going to make their way to us first, and that's going to be a problem. So there's a gumball. We did get more attack speed from it. Hopefully we can get to a point where we'll end up getting a whack ton of kills and attack speed from enemies. 5 skill points. See, the problem is I don't know which way is the right way here now. It looks like we did go the right way. So this is interesting. It's a mystery talent. This one is a rare one. So what it does is it can be absolutely any of the rare talents that we have unlocked from the beginning. So we could get charmed weapon. We could get gumball collector. In this case, like I mentioned, there is a chance for it to be upgraded to an epic. So we're going to just keep it for now and not grab it, because we want those epic upgrades instead. It just means more damage, more power, more upgrades going forward. So we'll see. Once we get to that box, there's actually some really good things that come from it. I think we're going to land up going for the piercing if it shows up, just because piercing is insanely strong. Well, I mean, I haven't used it, but I'm hoping that piercing is very strong, because as you can see, we're just getting swarmed by monsters here. So being able to pierce them is going to be very, very helpful. So let's go there. I do want that damage, and we do have enough. So straight through, there we go. We actually get a bonus package. So we got a rare upgrade to the piercing. So pierce 3 enemies and get bonuses when you do. I mean, hello, when the game gives you the rare upgrade that you're looking for, you have to take it. So that talented node actually got turned into a vortex trap, which is interesting, but it is what it is. Your basic attacks, let's see, hole in 1, you gain 5% critical strike chance. When you critical strike an enemy, your attack pierces through them and hits an additional enemy. So that's just means we get more crit is a good thing. Trick shot, if you kill 3 or more enemies with a single basic attack, you gain 2% critical strike chance. Your attacks have a chance to pierce through all enemies, and that's the quivers. Okay, cool. So we've got a lot of trick shots and we've got quite a decent amount of quivers. So we're going to have to work on crit chance for this one. We're sitting at 8%, which is not a lot at all. So we're going to need a lot of levels, get ourselves those juicy piercings going. Because the more we're going to kill, the stronger we're going to get. And having piercing means we're definitely going to land up killing more enemies and we're going to be safer. I think that +1 damage actually made a big difference. We can one-shot those guys. So getting that +1 really made a big difference over there. You can actually see how much of a difference just by us being able to live through that. There is a mushroom over there, which is very nice to have. However, we don't need it just yet. The sanguine bonus is also really good. I just want to try and get all of these blue nodes first, and then we'll move forward from there. But sometimes it's not worth it, but I think we should be okay. I have wanted to try piercing, so we're going to go all in on it. I am trying something else here, but I'll explain it after the run. So do stick around for it, because there is going to be some information at the end of the video about the different characters. We might unlock a different class as well. I've only played with the archer. Some of them look very interesting. There is a wizard. There is a warrior. Some of them look very, very hard to play with. Some of them look really fun to play with. I don't know. It's all very weird and wonderful, but we've got quite a lot of these over here. Let's see what happens. So we've got a chance to pierce through enemies when they hit, and when we kill 3 or more enemies with a single attack, we also gain critical strike chance at the end. So we're on 13% crit chance. Let's see if it does go up. I haven't had to use my attack speed again, which is really nice. So there we go. We actually killed 3 enemies there with a single attack, so we did get more crit chance. I guess you got to kind of time it, but we also need more range so that we're able to shoot through the entire row of enemies or column. Alright, so it is becoming a lot easier though to kill enemies. We should be able to rank up, make that speed a lot better. Critical strike is increased when you use an ability. That's fine. We are probably, don't know which way to go here. Grab that trick shot and that trick shot. Spectral quiver as well. There are other quiver skills that work really, really well, so we'll probably land up using them. What's nice about the quiver skills is they just kind of additional effects when you kill enemies or do certain things. So like every so many attacks or whatever the case may be, something special happens. So, putting points into quivers and stuff like that can be very, very useful. Not enough enemies are lined up in a sense that, oh, there we go, we killed 3. You can see we've got +10 crit for that. So we do actually gain quite a lot of crit, as a stat when we do pierce and kill 3 or more enemies. Okay, we're already level 45, 6 more talents unlocked. Well, let's go this way because the attack speed is actually really good and we can pick up some more crit and knockback as well. We'll grab the safety mushroom where we gain knockback power and an extra life, resurrecting with 50% health points and instantly killing all enemies after death. So it gives us a free round win for that night, or at least everything on the screen will die, but more surely will spawn. But at least we'll be in a healthy spot. So this is the one, oh, there we go. We actually got I was about to say, this is the one problem, is there aren't necessarily 3 enemies all lined up in a lane for us to pierce. Also, I'm not piercing enough, if that makes sense. $37 from like 17 crit is actually pretty good. Yeah, we got 20% crit chance there. Alright, we landed up with 6 points, so there we go. Get ourselves more crit, and we'll make our way up to the mystery talent over here and see what else is in the side, since we're on that side of the round. I like to keep this on. Okay, we had to use our ability there because enemies just spawned like crazy. I did not expect that. It does increase our crit when we use our ability as well. And we don't want to get hit, because if you get hit, you lose your combo kills. And the more kills you get, the more XP you gain as well. So try not to get hit, unlike me where I do get hit, but try not to. Alright, we managed to make 30% crit there. Mega globs will now appear. That's pretty cool. 5 skill points. We do get another talent all the way at the top there. Let's see what one this one. Spark Quiver. Alright, and we're going to make our way all the way up to this talent package over here. See what we can get. Hopefully something to do with crit, since critting and piercing seem to go hand in hand as well. So let's see what we can get going. Okay, the more enemies that spawn, it does make it better for us, but at the same time, it is quite hectic. As you can see, we are on Brilliant. I think we have to hit 300% to make it gifted, or the higher one, 75% increased XP, and then it also becomes talented, which is the final one. Spark Quiver, chance to fire another attack in the same direction. We will grab that. We get the knockback, and the really good point over here is that we now got a whole tree to get these talents, whatever they may be. So let's hope we get something good. What I also want is a lot of crits in the beginning. We actually up to 100% crit chance. That's pretty insane. Alright, so crit caps at 100, which is very interesting. I don't ever see anything about crit damage, so we don't have to worry about crit chance anymore. Obviously, it does help if we get more in the very beginning, but if we go for something like the crit talent from that box now, you do get things that make it so that your crits do more things. But let's see. So we could go Ushani's. The quivers is a really good one, or more powerful bounties that activate more often. So this cap actually makes it so that all of these bounties happen more often, but I want to play with quivers. Tiny Quiver, your attacks have a chance to apply Shrink. That's pretty cool. But we also get this one over here. We got a chance to apply Decay. I don't think that really makes a difference. Your Quiver talents have an additional 2% chance to actually activate, which is really good. We've got the other one over here as well, so let's go that way because we actually want to get that. I wonder, your next 3 packs fire additional arrows for every unique quiver talent you have learned. Currently 4. So that's pretty cool. The problem is I don't necessarily want it, so I wonder if there's a way to unequip these if you don't want to use them. But we need to try and pick up the finest leather upgrades over here, because those are going to allow us additional chance to activate quiver bonuses. And that's going to make us stronger. Alright, the faster we get our crit up, the more damage we're going to do, the more we're going to get in terms of everything. I need flat basic attack damage though, because our damage is only 7, which means we're only doing 14 damage, where I could get my damage up to 14 and make it that we're doing 28 damage instead. So if I can increase my damage substantially, you know, then we'll be in a much better spot. So let's try and do that now. We need to try and get more damage somehow, somewhere. I don't see any. Is that a damage? There's damage node, but can we get there? We probably can, I just don't know how. I want to grab that first. There's a damage node. And then we'll make our way up to the critical timing over here as well. So landing a crit reduces the cooldown of a random ability by 1 second. So that's going to be really good for our quick fire. And then we already got the finest leather over there. I need damage though. And I don't see any. There's one. No, that's knockback. So you can see there's a difference in the axes. That's more of a hammer. And that's an axe. So we're looking for the axes, but I don't see any. So unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to find any. And there's the damage up over there, which we'll get when we get the critical timing. So I'm sure it looks like it goes this way. So we should be able to get it very, very soon. We do have 8 damage now, though. We did get hit there, which is unfortunate. Luckily, it happens in the beginning, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. We got some healing there, which is good. You'll notice that 1 extra additional damage when we get it makes a massive difference. Also, I don't know if I'm a fan of piercing. I wonder if there's just a talent node that gives you damage. Because right now we feel like we could be dealing a lot more damage. Alright, gains bonus attack. That's really good for us. There is another damage node over there, which is great. Enchanted weapon. Attack speed is increased by 20% after using an ability. I think we already used that. But I think getting the +1 to damage over there is actually more important. So we're going to go and grab that as well. Fantastic. So we got 1 extra damage, which you'll see is going to make a very big difference. And then every 15 kills, we'll end up getting +3 to our damage as well. I wonder how difficult this is going to get. So I actually landed up skipping 1 mastery level because I wanted to see what happens. They do sometimes, every time you finish a certain mastery, they give you like a bonus mastery increase. So when I finished mastery 4, they unlock 5 and 6 for you. So I wanted to see if I complete level 6, if it counts as completing level 5 and level 6. So we're doing a little bit of an experimentation over here as well, which would make it why it's so difficult. We skipped a mastery, so we're doing a harder difficulty. Alright, so let's see. Gulfs will now appear. That's fine. We get 10 talent points. Again, we did want to go and grab the damage there. We might as well go this way because it gives us blast, quiver, and enchanted weapon with more crits. The problem there... Okay, there's another talent node, so let's go that way. Sanguine bounty for healing. We'll go and grab that. We're on 16 of 20. I don't even think we're going to make it to the talent package, but we'll give it a go. And I haven't still haven't found a need for more than just our basic attack in terms of the combo. As you can see what I mean by we are sitting with only our starting ability. I haven't really found a need for us to go with something more, and that's okay. I'm sure in the future it's going to get to a point where we do need to use multiple abilities to finish the objectives, but for now we aren't at that point. I don't even need to use my ability right now, we're so strong. I do wonder if I can go to the ×2 speed. I did mention it earlier, but things are actually quite hectic in this game, so it might be better for us to not use it and just focus on surviving, getting ourselves to do most amount of damage possible, get ourselves the most amount of XP possible, and go from there. Okay, 9 points. Again, I don't think we're going to make it, but we're certainly going to try. Let's go up. Oh snap, we did make it. And we found, oh, it's such a pity that was there. Like if we could have got that so much earlier. So it says enemies have a chance to drop epic candy when killed. And it gives us a huge amount of XP. But because it's so late into the run, it's not really going to... Oh, we got one skill point left. It's not really worth it. So, I don't know. It's not... Doesn't really help. We might as well just grab this, whatever. Oh, wait, where? Just grab the lath. Whatever. Need more combo. We killed that guy. I think we landed up hitting someone close enough to him to do blast damage. I'm not 100% sure. I'm happy that it didn't lose our combo. We did get hit and I just don't notice. I wasn't paying attention, so it's possible we did actually get hit there. But here we go. Let's see. Orbits, Shinies, or Forbidden Harvest. We might as well go for Orbits. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Typhoon, your first 5 shots by additional orbiting arrows. Let's go and grab that. What does this one do? Armaments, your basic attacks deal an additional 1 damage for every range. Yep, that sounds good. We can't get more of them, but we'll get more going up. And then their attacks have 5% chance to fire additional basic attacks with orbit arrows after delay. Cool. Sounds good. We need more gust arrows. Gust quivers, sorry. I don't... Oh, that's the first attack. So here we go. We've got orbiting arrows now, which can pierce, I'm assuming. That would be very good if they can. And then we'll get the gust quiver, which makes it so that we can get a whole lot more orbiting arrows. So this is going to allow us a bit more breathing room going forward. So orbiting arrows are pretty good. They're like an extra defense. We did also get auto aim over there. I don't know what that does, but put a barricade up. That's cool. So I mean, it definitely does help having different abilities, because they definitely help you. Like, look, we've got 2 barriers working right now, and they keep you alive. And we've got an auto aim that we can use. And if I wanted, I can grab the auto aim and then my firing over there, and it increases our attack speed like crazy. All right, 10 points. I don't actually remember where I was going now. I think we're going for that. We'll go for the gust quiver. There is the gust quiver this side as well. Do we make it there though? We do. And there's one there. And a mystery talent. Oh no. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Why everything that's like amazing is at the very end? So this is the last night. Unfortunately, we didn't get the legendary. It's just how it works sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing we can do about it. But it is really, really unfortunate. It would have been nice to have been able to use it. But alas, it did not work. Oh wait, this isn't the last round. It's not the last round, ladies and gentlemen. We might still have the option to be able to get this. A lot of a lot of orbiting arrows, which is lovely to see, because the more they travel, the more damage they do. And I think eventually we could actually just stop shooting if we wanted to, but I would rather we don't. Okay, we are on 350. If you get to talented, you can actually get truly talented, which is 1,000 kills, which gives you 150 times or plus 150% XP. So that's a really nice one to get. We got the arc reactor, which means we've fully got this. We got a vortex generator. All abilities gain an additional maximum charge and their cooldowns are reduced by 5 seconds. Unfortunately, we aren't able to use that one because of reasons. Obviously, we can't use it, but we did manage to get to the arc reactor. So that's really, really good. And we'll go for the sanguine bounty. So this is the final level. Let's see what happens. Our number 1 ability is actually now permanently available. So every time it's up, we will use it. And I believe that gives us more attack speed. And we can just use the 2 together all the time. So we get to auto attack all the time. Auto aim. And just go crazy. The music sounds like it's out of sync. It sounds like 2 songs are trying to play at the same time. It's weird. Okay, maybe we can get talented before this ends. There is still time. So that would be really nice. But it doesn't look like we're getting that way. Yes, we did get to talented, just not truly talented. Level 155 by the end of this. Still going, these are the last enemies. And like I said, we will take a look at everything in the game as well. So there we go, we managed to do it. We are truly talented. Thank you, game, for letting us know that. We gained 600 mastery points. So now we get to upgrade different things. So you can play around with traps a lot. I don't like doing that. Homing missiles or tons of ability charges. Let's try homing, I guess. That would be pretty interesting. And then we get the charged up as well. It looks like you can only get a certain amount of them anyway. And it looks like you do unlock all of them. So we unlock new challenges. We unlock the summoner class. That could be, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be our new main class right there. We'll take a look at how it works, but let me show you the different classes. So we unlock the summoner, conjure powerful creatures to do bidding, struggles when fighting alone, abilities cost magic points which regenerate over time. Very similar to something like the warrior, where they cost rage. The warrior uses rage, which generates over time, or you get it from dealing damage or being hit. The wizard uses magic points which regenerate over time. So I haven't used any of the other characters. It's going to be very interesting to see them, but I want to show you how it works with the characters themselves. As you can see, the mastery level is per character, so you can skip levels. We skipped 5 and we went straight to 6, so we could skip 7 and do 8. But as you can see, you start off with different talent trees. We need to unlock level 15 to unlock this one, so probably our next round we'll get to level 12, which will give us an option between these two. But here we've got potion collector or energy collector, range up or crit up, and then we start with quick fire or the explosive trap. And that is the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.